Okay, this is going to be probably a whole lot more than you want to know, but I'm physically standing at the front door with my back to the door, and we're going to take a tour of the front yard and look and see what the possibilities are. That noise in the background mostly is going to be the wind that you're going to hear once I get out of the lee of the porch. Alright, to help you with your directions, we're looking basically down the driveway to the road in the distance and are looking east. And so this would be the north side of the property line, and this would be then a possible northwest corner. The property line runs on down and we're going to walk due east. And this distance that we're walking is well over 70 feet. So it's possible for the antenna to be then out beyond these corners. But the trees are tall, they appear to be healthy, and that was the choice. So you can see the yellow, sorry, colorblind, you can see the pink tag on the tree, and I'm going to show you then the downside to putting it in the front yard. You can probably see the power lines, maybe. There you can see the power pole in the distance. And the distance from the eastern edge of the antenna to the power lines would probably be something less than 30 feet, no more than 40 feet. Turning and looking to the south, the sun is kind of in our way, so it's probably going to make seeing the pink tag difficult. But we're walking across the width of the yard, walking north to south. By now you can probably see the pink tag, and so here's a possibility for the southeast corner. And turning around now and looking back to the west, here's your really kind of the first view of the house and the cars in the front. You probably can't see the pink tag, but if you look right between the two trees, there is a pink tag. We're going to walk toward it, and we're now beginning to feel the wind off the brow. The wind today is swirling a lot, but I think it's coming out of the west. I'm not sure. We're going to get some shots of the antenna dancing. So this is the cottage and the little new addition. I feel fairly confident you can hear the wind now. And let me just kind of hold it up and let you kind of get a sense of the tree movement. Of course, as soon as I say that, it begins to kind of come down. I'm also getting some shots of the antenna. So this would be the south west corner. Doggone, that wind is cold. This is the spot that I was telling you. Once you come out around from the lee of this addition and look down into the valley, that wind just cuts you in two. And so now we're walking back over to the northwest corner. And I'm going to give you another idea, give us another idea for escaping or moving away a little bit from the power line. And get over here to the northwest corner and look back to the east. There are several good tall trees going to the east, in addition to the pink one that we identified down there. You could come about halfway up, come this way about 30 feet, maybe 40 feet, and then going to the west, go into the backyard, because there are several very good possibilities back here, and you could still remain above the brow. So we're going to go through the gate, and the wind immediately slices me in half, and there's the valley down below. Just as you can hear the wind. Wow, it's cold. I'm going to swap hands here and put my other hand in my pocket. I've lost all feeling in those fingers. So we're now looking down into the valley. I don't know whether you can tell how steep this is. I'm going to try to give you some perspective on that. There's the valley in the distance. Alright, now we're going to turn sideways here. And the camera is relatively level. There's the back, the deck. Look back up at the deck. And the slope that you're seeing in front of you there can drop off almost to 45 degrees. And that small brush pile that's in front of you there, there's a Christmas tree on top of it. That slope there is real close to 45 degrees. This tree right here is a candidate for the, if we came around the house, there are some trees over on the other property line, on the south property line on the west, that are also candidates. This is a view from the back, or a view of the back. Work our way back up here to the toward the deck. I'll get up here a little bit closer and I'll give you a view of another view of the valley. As I come in and get closer to the house, of course the wind can't blow quite through me and it gets a little bit more, you're not out of the wind but you don't have it pounding on you. So there's a view down into the valley, and you can guess what the wind feels like right now. Actually, it's calmed down just a little bit. That western end of the antenna really kind of amazes me that it survived as well as it has. So we're walking around the northern edge of the deck. A few leaves that have accumulated there. Coming on up. Undo the latch. There's the neighbors to the south. Sorry, to the north. And back out a view of the valley again. Golly, my right hand is frozen. You're getting tired of hearing that though, I'm sure. And so, there's the apex of the G5 RV. I don't think you can probably see it. It'd just be a little white spot. You might see the antenna, the feed line swirling around. The bottom of it has gotten caught in a tree, which is probably just as well, so that it doesn't dance quite as much as it would otherwise. And I wish there was some way that you could see it. I'm going to hold it right here, and if you look real closely, you may see the insulator, and the guy wire for the western end goes right over the top of that big tree right in front of you, and then goes down, and it probably goes down, by the time you get down to the ground, you've probably got over 100 feet of nylon line, and it's tied off way down in that area that we're looking straight through at there. Another view of the valley, and I'm going to hang up now. It's been a pleasure taking you on this tour, and I look forward to getting you up here in the cold and wind. See you next week. Bye.